We're here live at the USPL Stadium. I'm talking with Sandeep Singh, founder of US Premier League. Sandeep, thank you so much for joining me today.
You're welcome.
Just wanted to get your thoughts on a couple of things that a lot of the fans and the people involved with USPL are probably interested in. First of all, I wanted to ask you, as founder of US Premier League, you must have had a vision when you started.
Well, thank you for that question. I think, yeah, definitely we had a very specific crystallized vision when we started this. The vision core objectives were around grassroots development of cricket within the United States of America. Also to make sure with grassroots cricket development, it has a view of both media and tech as well, right? Providing the right platform to the cricketers, both who are well-settled cricketers, but also the emerging ones as well, right? That was the vision. And obviously, as you build a property, which is a media property and a tech property, as USPL is, providing the platform to the athletes, there is obviously a monetization model around it as well, right? So those aspects of development, media, tech, and monetizations were very clear in our head. Now, where we are with it, I think it's a really good baseline which has already been established. Now that the baseline is there, what we have to do is to actually see what peripheral innovations which can happen around it, so that we can start focusing on how this can grow further within US.
Now that we are in the third year of the games, have you seen the awareness and the excitement grow over the last 3 years?
Oh no, definitely. I think when we were in the first year, people didn't knew what we were trying to do, how we were trying to approach it. Though we were very clear, as I said, we wanted to make sure it becomes a media property as well, providing the right platform to the athletes. The second year was very crucial for us. Even though the games were amazing, if people don't see the games, they don't understand the graphics around it, the technology around it, the media aspects around it, it doesn't resonate with the audience, right? So second year was very, very crucial. It did broadcasted last year on Eurosports. It was on Geo, it was on Distro, and many other channels as well. So that was a very important step into the right direction. This year, I think given it was already there, people were actually anticipating and waiting for it, that it's going to go exponentially further as well, which happened, right? It's on Fan Codes, on Geo, Eurosports, DD Sports, Waves, the OTT channel, which were recently launched as well, and many other OTT platforms too, right? And USPL has its own app as well, which is available on all tech platforms, on Google TV, on Roku TV, on Apple TV, on Sling TV. So wherever you go, the app for USPL available as well, right? So the whole purpose of that is to make sure that you reach as many audience as possible. So I think we have achieved that baseline now. And as I said in my first answer, that it's supposed to grow further now from here.
Okay. Do you see yourself changing some of the ways you're working, or perhaps utilizing other platforms in the years to come?
Yeah, I think we do. It's as much as penetration one can have. It is important that you weave in some of the innovations which are happening in the industry as well, whether those are the innovations around AI, and we'll talk about it, but innovations around AI, innovation around content generation, innovations around content summarization, innovations around actually video generation automatically as well through AI, right? So there is so much of innovation which is happening, and given sports is, as I started with the media property, a content property, and also analytics property as well, because there is so much of data which gets generated when a player is playing as well, right? So tech part, analytics part, there's a lot of moving aspects in any sports event which happens.
As you know, I work for Mindsprint. We are a business and IT consulting services company. So technology is at the heart of what we do. I think you would agree that leaders in every industry know that technology is an integral part of running their business and operations, as well as how it impacts their customers. How do you think technology and cricket have converged? The game is played, but how it impacts the fan experience?
Yeah. Actually, it's a great question. I think the tech part over the course of years have evolved significantly in most of the sports, including cricket as well, right? I think it started with the aspects of graphics, which was baseline. It's visually appealing to the eye when somebody sees all the graphics within the game as well. But that was table stakes. That was, something one needs to do anyway.
Okay.
I think second aspect, just within cricket, the Hawkeye innovation which happened, where the ball tracking came into the equation. It's an amazing innovation from a tech perspective, because imagine the amount of data which it generates when the ball is tracked, and it is sourced through an API call where platforms can then further see it as to how the trending of the ball will happen, right? That was a great tech innovation which happened within the cricket ecosystem. I anticipate that with the whole generation of generative AI capabilities which are coming out, Google has the whole Vertex AI model, you have trainable models there, you have task-based models there, you have other models as well. I personally anticipate there'll be a lot of focus on how people can anticipate, use those models, plug in the data coming from the games, player stats, athletic stats, game stats, and anticipate trends around how a game can be played moving forward, right?
All in real time.
All in real time, exactly. And how would the athlete performance can be increased? How would the game dynamics can change? So I would see a lot of apps which will come out through Gen AI, which will be very focused on sports moving forward.
I think the fans will, their experience will only improve.
Absolutely.
Given the use of the newer technologies. Well, Sandeep, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure talking to you, and all the best in the years to come. I hope this penetrates into not just the immediate fans, but also within the culture of United States. We look forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your time.
USPL Season 3.